Welcome back to Eyes Open Media, and this is the third and final chart for the day, and it comes from Amazon, stock symbol AMZN, and it's from the NASDAQ, okay, and today is January 16th, 2016, and it's about 5:12 Eastern Standard Time. I know there's a game on right now. 7-3 New England Patriots over the Kansas City Chiefs right now. Did he drop that? Yeah, he did. Wow, Julian Edelman dropping the ball right in his hands. His first game back in about 12 weeks, and that's going to happen. But anyways, let's go into Amazon, okay? And if you've been living under a rock, implementation day has occurred in Iran, and they will be and they are probably right now celebrating in the streets of Iran, okay, all over the country as they have lifted all sanctions, okay? So unless you've been living on a rock, you should know that already, or you listen to my other two videos on the stock charts, you would already know as well. Okay, so this is buy or sell for Amazon, AMZN. Okay, let's see here. It opened at 572.24. The high was 584.62. The low was 565.30. The close was 570.18. The volume was 7.8 million. The change is minus 22.82, which is minus 3.85%. Okay, now if you guys have your charts, bring it up in Amazon AMZN. Let's look at the daily chart for Amazon, and let's see, the RSI 14 is at 29.28. That is very low. That's actually under 30. Okay, down the normal is 50, and we want to see it above 50 for it to make some money for you. Okay. If it's under 50, it looks most likely it's going the other way. And if it's under 20, if it's under 30, it's definitely going the other way. Okay, and we see that right now. Looking on the charts, if you're looking on the chart, Amazon, it is clearly going down quickly. Okay, and the whole market is right now, as well. So let's see here. The 50-day moving average is at 654.46. All right, and let's see which is resistance. The MA 200, the moving day for 200 is at 523.84, okay, which is support, okay? So let's see here. Let's add the before we get to the MACD, I'm going to add the SAR in there to see if the SAR is a buy or sell. I'm pretty sure it's a sell. Like everything else in the market. Oh, man. Okay, let's check out the MACD, the MACDaddy. Okay, the MACD is, wow. It's wow. The red line is at minus 9.941, and the black line is at minus 18.959. Wow. And the bars are down big. Okay. Let's see here. The SAR is at 648. It looks like, is that an 8? Yeah, I think that's 48. Okay, yep, 648.55. Okay, which is a sell. Okay, and it's been a sell for how many days now? One for the SAR has been on the sell side for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 10 or 11 days. Can't really tell because some of them are stuck together on this one. But for about 10 or 11 days, it's been on a sell for the SAR. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see where it was at. It almost hit 700. It looked like it almost hit 700 back in. Is that December? Yeah, that's December. December 2015, late December. It almost hit 700 per share. Wow. And that's coming from a run from actually August 2015 when it was at around $460 a share, and it went all the way up all the way up to 700, and now it's taking a breather as the markets are crashing. Basically, right now, we don't know if it's good. The markets are going to go to 13,000. We don't know if it's going to go to 9,000. Okay, so. And so that makes the markets, that makes every stock basically a sell when you don't have any clue on where the market will stop. If it's going to stop at 13,000 or 8,000, we don't know. Okay, 8,000 would be a shock, but hey, it's been pumped up with so much, fake money that hey, it could go to 8,000. Okay, so let's see here. The stock's been dropping since about 685 all the way to 570.1. We know the resistance is the 50-day, and that is at 645.46. We know the support's at 523.84. So it's in between. It's in between right now, the resistance and the support, and it looks like it could easily head down to 523 and challenge that 200-day moving average. Okay, on the daily charts. Now let's look at the weekly charts now. Just go hit weekly and then go to update, and you should be on the weekly charts with me. Okay, on the weekly chart, we can see that the start of 2015, this stock was at about $250 a share. Wow. And then it made a nice run from beginning of 2015 and to the ending of 2016. It went from about 250, or maybe not 250, but about 275 maybe, all the way up to about almost $700 a share. Wow. That's pretty good return. That's 100%. That's about 100% return, isn't it? Yeah, almost. Depending on if you have gotten it a little bit lower. Maybe if you got it at like 350 and you went it to 700, then that's 100% return. If you were able to sell at 700, I don't even think it hit 700. It probably hit like 696 or something like that. So anyways, it's close enough. 80 to 95% return for 1 year is pretty good on a big market stock. Okay, especially if you have $1 million in it, or maybe some people have $5 million in it, and they made a nice 80 to 90% of their money for the year. I would have sold at that point because then it started to trickle down, and it's at 570 right now. Still a great return, but I would have been sold at the 700 mark. Let's see here. So on the weekly chart, we see that the 50-day moving average is at 501.16, and we see that the 200 moving day average is at 344.75. Okay, so on the weekly charts, the SAR is at 696.44. Okay, so and if you're looking at the weekly charts right now, you can see that the SAR's only been on a sell on the weekly charts for 2 days. Okay, and this is basically when the market started taking a huge dive. So on the weekly chart, it looks like it's going to test the 501.16, which is the 50-day moving average. And I'm not sure if it's going to even reach the 344 200 moving day average, unless the stock market goes to 9,000. You're not going to see that. You're not going to see it go down that far. Amazon makes a lot of money. People should not be selling Amazon. This stock makes a lot of money. They're only selling it because the markets are so bad right now. The markets are not bad; it's just crashing right now. We're at 15,000 something right for the Dow Jones. Okay, that is not bad. Okay, but it's the reason why is because what's going on in the markets. Everybody is selling and taking profits now before they lose everything. But you're not going to lose everything on Amazon. It's going to come right back up once everything is done selling. It'll come right back up because Amazon makes a lot of money. Okay. I don't think that they're going to stop making a lot of money either. A lot of people love their products, and a lot of people like everything that they do. And then I think they have some drones that are going to be shipping boxes, in the future, in the near future, or they're probably already doing it now. In some countries, maybe, I don't know. They're going to have drones ship your boxes and stuff. Ain't that something? Wow. But anyways, if you're in Amazon, let me go back to the daily charts because that's what we want to look at, not the weekly. If you're in Amazon, look for the 200 on the daily charts. Look for the 200 moving the average to be your support at 523. It's at 570 right now, so it could definitely go to 523 and bounce off of there, and that should be your support level. Let's see here. The 50-day is resistance right now. So your support level is at 523. So this is a sell, okay? Amazon chart is saying sell. It's been on the sell for the SAR for a long time now. And it's going down, and looks like it's going to try to get to that 523, okay? And then once it hits about 523, if it stays there for a couple of days, then it will be a buy again. So right now, Amazon on the charts is a sell, and the market charts for Amazon is also a sell because the markets are down. Everything is a sell right now in the Wall Street markets. But the chart is a sell as well, okay? So this is the first sell. The other two, Nike was a buy, and also what was the other one I had? Netflix was a buy, but Amazon is a sell. Okay, for a short term. Look at 523 for a buy. Okay, if it can hold there for the daily charts, and let's see the weekly charts for where you can look for a buy. 501 for the weekly charts is a buy. Okay, I don't know if it's going to drop to 501, but if it does, that is where you want to buy because that is the 200. That is the 50-day moving average on the weekly charts. Okay, so there you have it. Amazon is a sell, and a market for Amazon is also a sell. Okay, and that's it. That's the 3 stocks for the day, and maybe I'll do 3 more tomorrow. If you guys have any stocks you want me to digest and look at and let you know if it's a buy or sell on the charts alone, because I'm not looking at news or anything like that. I'm just looking at the charts and the market and how the market is. So I do a chart sell or buy, and then I'll just tell you what the market is, and the market, of course, is a sell right now. Okay, that's it. Eyes open. Peace out.